he's gonna like open up the application and he's gonna like set up certain pages. But after that point, you can actually like click and tap and whatever you feel that you want to do. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so we can open up the application and he's going to do that.
It's going to take you here. So this is the first
Okay,
page.
so this is the home screen, right? So before actually touching anything, what do you think this application is about?
You know, I don't know what this application is about.
What do you think?
It's about classes, assignments, schedules, grades.
Okay. So do you think it's about sports, or do you think it's about ice hockey, or is it about television, school?
School.
School. Okay, why do you think that? So why do you think it's about school?
Because you have to do this, 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 this.
Okay. All right. What do you think about the design? Does it look interesting? Do you think you want to, play around with this application?
I think it looks interesting.
Okay. So we can move on to the first task. So you want to try and do these things, right?
Yeah.
So let's say that you're in history class and you want to use the history application, right? So you want to get ready for the class and you want to find a map of a place called Jordan. Do you know what Jordan is?
No.
So Jordan's a country. So we want to go to the history class and find a map of Jordan. So how would you do that?
Is this history?
Do you think it is?
Yeah.
Why do you think that? Because it...
Yeah, once when you click here, it's gonna take you there. So it's gonna take you here. I have to go through this. So it's gonna take you here.
Okay.
Is this San Francisco?
What do you think?
Yes.
And why do you say that?
Because that's where we are.
Oh, okay. So you thought that the flag meant that that's where we're at?
Yeah.
And what are you trying to do now?
Trying to do the ocean.
Kind of just playing around with the map. So do you see the country Jordan anywhere?
No.
No?
Is it right in front of me?
It could be. So let's say that it's not San Francisco.
Let's say it's Jordan.
And how would you know that?
Because the flag is here.
And if you tap on it, what would you think would happen?
It would
Yeah, like, what would you like to see? If, like, let's say you tapped on it, what would you like to see there?
I'd like to see cars.
Cars? Why cars?
Because that's my favorite thing.
Ah, okay.
It's getting bigger.
So how did you do that?
It's getting bigger. And stronger.
Are you enjoying playing around with the map?
Yeah.
All right. So, okay, so let's just say that we've found Jordan, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've interacted and played with the map, and we have completed that task. Okay? So we can actually move on to task 2. So let's say that you're back in your history lesson, and you want to learn about the historical sites of Jordan.
Historical sites of Jordan.
And once when you click here, it's gonna take you there.
Where?
So we can just hold off for a second. We can stop for a moment. We can go back to
Here, just help you click. Go it from here.
Okay, so before touching anything, what do you think is going on here? What is this?
It's
What can you do here?
you can look at the map, you can look at sites, you can play.
And are these for a particular place?
No.
No?
No.
So you can find play, or you can find sites of any country, or
Yeah.
okay. So what about this title? What do you think?
Sites of Jordan. Map, sites, play.
So do you know what Jordan is?
It's a state.
Well, let's just say it's a country.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you think these 3 items are about Jordan, or about any place?
About any place.
Okay. So let's say that we want to learn about the different sites. Okay.
Okay.
So how would you do that from here?
I would tap on each one to see how it works.
Okay. So you've already done the map, right?
Yeah.
So let's try and learn about the sites.
Site name Prida. Built. What's this say?
Is it tough to read?
Yeah. Built by Nabteens, year 6th century BC. Proposed capital city.
Jerash, located 48 kilometers north of Amman and nestled in a quiet valley among the mountains of Gilead, is the grandeur of Imperial Rome, being one of the largest and most well-preserved sites of Rome.
So you stopped it, right?
Yeah.
Why did you stop it? Did you like hearing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jerash, located 48 kilometers north of Amman and nestled in a quiet valley among the mountains of Gilead, is the grandeur of Imperial Rome, being one of the largest and most well-preserved sites of Roman architecture in the world
Cool.
outside
So are you kind of
Italy.
learning about the different places?
Yeah. Now.
Situated 85 kilometers to the east of Amman. Situated 85 kilometers to the east of Amman is the Little Palace, Qusayr, of Amra, noted for its extensive fresco
How many places
paintings
do you think
which
there are?
cover 73 kilometers north of Amman, and a short journey northwest from Jerash, through a beautiful pine forest and olive groves, brings you to the town of Ajlan.
How many different sites do you think there are?
I don't know.
Amman, the
If you were to
modern and
guess.
ancient capital of Jordan, is one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world. The city's modern buildings blend with the
Could be
remnants of
1,
ancient
could be
civilization.
5, could be 10, could be 100.
Could be a. Huh.
Jerash, located 48 kilometers north of Amman and nestled in a quiet valley among the mountains.
And we'll just push this a little further this way.
You know, I'm kind of having fun here.
73 kilometers north of Amman and a short
So that's good. Are you learning anything?
Yeah.
Jerash, located 48 kilometers north of Amman and nestled in a quiet valley among the mountains of Gilead, is the grandeur of Imperial Rome, being one of the largest and most well-preserved sites of Roman architecture in the world outside Italy. Situated 85 kilometers to the east of Amman is the Little Palace, Qusayr, of Amra, noted for its extensive fresco paintings which cover virtually all the interior surfaces. Amman, the modern and ancient capital of Jordan, is one of the oldest continuously inhabited
So what are you
cities
looking
in
at
the world.
now?
Looking at the Roman theater built by Rome's during region Marcus R. Lewis 169 117. 171. Add the large step. Steep theater could seat about 6,000 people. It is built into a hillside and ordinary north to keep the sun off. The spectacular the purpose of the building it was for watching lion wrestling.
Pretty cool. So, so you learned a bit about the different places, right?
Yeah.
Did you like learning about those places?
Yeah.
Do you think it's interesting?
Yeah.
If I were to ask you a question right now, do you think you'd get it right?
Yeah.
How many people do you think could fit in that last place that you were just at?
The theater?
Yeah, how many people?
6,000 people.
Pretty sweet. Very cool. So, so the second task is to learn about the different places. So did you feel that you've learned about all those 5 different places?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just going to go back to the... let's stop for a second. Let's see if you can figure it out. Where would you click to go back to the sites of Jordan? What do you think each one of those is doing?
Why does it say play now? Play it now.
Why do you think?
Because it says play now.
Okay. All right. So now that we're here, right? We're in the learning section. I'm going to ask again. How many sites do you think there are?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Cool. Is there any other way of knowing that there were 5? Like, let's say you didn't see the 5 flags there.
Yeah. Let's pretend that I don't see the 5 flags there anymore. And if I do see them again, then I would have to count the sites.
Oh, okay. What about those dots? What do you think those dots mean?
Those dots mean you count.
Okay. Do you like those dots? Do you think they're useful or?
Yeah, I think they're useful.
Okay. All right. So we saw that you were kind of swiping, right?
Yeah.
To go to and then what? Is there any other way of getting to the different places?
No. You can just tap 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Very
5.
cool. So you can swipe on the information. You can tap on the flags, right? Is there any other way of doing it? Let's say that you can't tap and you can't swipe. How else could you possibly go to the other places?
I can just touch here and then what does this word say?
Roman?
No, here.
Oh, conquest.
Huh. You know, I don't know how I cannot tap and how I cannot.
Okay, so we're gonna kind of go like to the beginning of this learning part.
Okay. Where do I go? Here?
So we're gonna be in the same spot. But we just want to like kind of refresh it a little bit.
Oh. Like here?
Yeah. So you can go back to the place you were just at.
Yeah, when you click here, it's gonna take you there.
Okay, so let's just take a second.
located 48 kilometers north of Alma.
Okay. So could you like refresh the page one more time? And let's just not even touch anything, okay?
Okay.
And let's see what happens.
Peer, Petria. What does this say?
Built.
Built by Nabteens. Year 6th century BC. Proposed capital city.
Okay. So so you know you can tap, you can swipe. Is there any other way of doing it? Of getting to the other places?
No, I don't know how I can get to the other places.
Okay. So you can just show them and then see if it makes sense to you.
Okay. Do you think that I can just like tilt the device like this? So I can. Here. Do you think that I can just tilt the device like this to get to the other sides?
Yeah.
You can kind of do it like right here. Like you could just kind of, because we want to see it on the camera, right? So you can do it like right here. Yeah, just turn. What do you think about that?
I think it's awesome.
Which one's your favorite way of going through the different places?
Both.
If you were to choose one to be your favorite, which one would it be?
This side.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, but you didn't know you can do this, right?
Yeah.
So let's say, could we just refresh it one more time?
Yeah.
Without showing, like, let's.
So
It shows an iPhone.
Oh, that's nothing.
it's
That's
for
yeah.
testing the camera. So just imagine if you get back here and you just kinda wait for like 5 seconds without touching anything, just watching the screen. And tell us what you see.
I think I see a Pierda. Petria.
What does that mean to you? This thing is moving.
You mean the hands were tilting. It means like
It's showing you what to do.
yeah.
Is it a hint?
Okay.
How to use that?
Do you think it was like when it was showing you what to do? Do you think it was too fast or too slow or?
Too slow.
Okay,
You
so you'd
wanna
like to
see
see
it
it
faster?
faster. Okay. All right, very cool. So you can tap, you can swipe, and you can tilt, right? Very cool. And you said your favorite was what? Like which of those? Tapping, swiping, or tilting? Which is your favorite?
Tilting.
Tilting. All right, very cool. So you have completed task 2. So you've learned about these places, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to task 3. And task 3 is, yeah, it's fine. Is we want to play and test your knowledge, okay?
Huh?
So we want to test your knowledge to see how much you've learned.
Here?
Where would you like to go?
Here.
Okay. So what is this?
It says oops.
Cool. So what did you just learn right there?
I just learned how the places work.
Do you know where they're located?
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you going to learn now? What do you think? Who do you think these people are?
Nabanese, all wild.
Okay, so you see their name underneath. Why do you think they're going to these different places? Like, why do you think they're connected to these places? So what did you just learn there?
I learned that all the people live in in these different sites.
Do you think they live there? Okay, and before we do anything, right? What do you think you're gonna learn now?
I think I'm gonna learn how. What are these paper clips?
What do you think they are?
Line.
Okay. So, how'd you do?
Good.
Cool. So, did you like the game?
Yeah.
What was your favorite part of the game?
My favorite part was the animals and this.
Why was there a lion?
Because the lion belong. Huh?
Like, why do you think there was a lion there?
Because it belongs to the circus because it said lion shows.
Ah, okay. So, was that that was the reason why it was built, or?
Yeah.
Okay. And what about the people? Like, you said they live there?
Yeah, they live there.
Okay. So, do you feel that you've tested your knowledge and you've learned something?
Yeah.
Okay. And I believe that is the end of all the tasks. So you've completed all the tasks. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I have a couple questions. Like, what did you like best?
I like the people best
And why?
because of the buildings where they live and about the lion and bow, money, map, cannonball thing.
Hmm.
That's all I like.
Okay, without even looking, can you tell me something you learned from this application?
I learned about the buildings where I learned about the people where they live.
Can you name one of the places?
I don't really know.
Uh huh. But it was still good. Like, you can still learn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And let's say we go back to, let's go back and play again, right? And let's say we're
where's
here.
my water?
So you have to go on over.
Let's say we were here.
Yeah.
So you see the names, right?
Yeah.
If you were to find information on these places, like let's say you started.
You're stuck somewhere somehow. I don't know why.
If you wanted to get help, right?
Should I play?
Yeah, let's say you play, right? And before touching anything, okay? Let's say you wanted to get 5 out of 5 and you didn't want to make any mistakes, right? Oh, that's pretty good.
That's cool.
So it's a little harder once you get to level 2. Okay, so you remember them? Okay, so you can hit next and then stop for a second, okay? So what do you think these things are?
Money,
And like,
Money.
but why are they there?
because the people who own them.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay. So what did you like the least about it? Like,
I-
what did you absolutely hate?
I hate nothing.
Okay, so what did you like least about it?
I liked about the states of Jordan about it.
You didn't like that?
I like the Petria building.
Okay, so you like the places and the people and all that stuff.
Yeah.
What did you think about the colors?
They were good.
Yeah, and the design.
They were good.
What about the words? Was it hard to read or easy to read?
It was hard to read.
What was hard to read? Like, could we pull up the
The built word was hard to read.
building words?
These, you mean? These parts?
Yeah, the
Okay.
the
Like the stars. You're great.
Okay, so let's stop here real quick, right? And before touching anything, let's say you wanted to get them all right and you wanted some help, right? Where would you like to find help? How would you find any help from the application? Just want to play.
that
Okay.
place. Where's my water?
It reminds you of that a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you were to find help somewhere, oh,
That's here.
if you were to find help on here, where would you find that?
Here?
There?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you click that, what happens? So you'd expect help somewhere up there?
No.
No? Okay. All right. I think that's pretty much it. Very cool. Congratulations.